I'm not gonna lie, I love to talk about things that I love. So today I'm here to share with you some things I've been loving lately. If you're interested, then just keep watching. Into the video, I do want to quickly introduce myself for those of you who may be new here. My name is Ayesha. I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're into, please consider subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. All right, so today I am back to share with you the things I've been loving lately. If you've been following my channel for a while, then you probably know that I typically will share a bunch of beauty and lifestyle and luxury favorites in this video, and then I do a separate video for my fragrances. And I don't do these every month, which is why I don't call them monthly favorites. So this video will be a little bit different because I am including fragrances. Back in the day when I used to do monthly favorites every single month, I always included fragrances. But then I started splitting them out because I know some people are only here for fragrance. But I honestly wanted to add them back in and just see how it does. So y'all let me know what you like. I did take a poll a few months ago and ask you guys if you like them separate or together. And you guys did vote for separate. So I kept it that way, but I want to try them together and just see how that goes. So I hope you guys don't mind. Let me know in the comments down below. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm gonna start out with the makeup favorites, and I have to say I'm very excited to share these products with you because I feel like in 2020 and most of 2021, I never really had many makeup favorites because I really wasn't wearing much makeup. However, now that I am wearing a mask a little less, I am back wearing makeup, and because I'm going more places, I am back wearing makeup a little bit more often. So in turn, I have some things to share with you. So the first product that I have to share with you is from NARS. And this is the new Sun-Kissed Bronzing Cream, and it's in the shade Casino. Now, NARS recently released this product. It is a cream bronzer, and they released it in two shades, Laguna and Casino. Of course, Casino is the darker of the two shades. And when I first got this, well, first up, I was super excited to try it because I'm like, NARS, I love NARS, and I have tried regular powder Casino bronzer before and it worked for me. So I was very excited to see a cream bronzer from NARS because they get complexion products right pretty much all the time. So I thought this would be very similar to the Chanel Tan de Soleil, whatever, their cream bronzer that's super popular. I've never tried that because they never had it in my color. Apparently they do now, but I'm not interested. So that's why I was really excited to try this. I was hoping that it would give me the results that all the lighter skinned girls have been talking about with the Chanel products. So I'm happy to report that I absolutely love it. I was a little bit scared when I first got it because you can see it doesn't look very dark. And when you swatch it, it does look kind of gray and ashy. Hopefully you guys can see that. So it looks a little bit gray and ashy, but when I swatched Casino powder next to this, it's actually a little bit darker, and it looks a little bit gray and ashy too. But when I put it on my face, it works. So today I'm wearing it, and you can see, I feel like it just gives me a nice natural looking bronze. It's not a warm bronze, which is what I typically go for, but I think it really works. I feel like if my foundation may be a little bit too warm for me, then I feel like this type of bronzer really helps to make it, pull it all together. Y'all know getting undertones right is hard. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this, and I love the texture of it. It doesn't move throughout the day. It doesn't look greasy or shiny. When you rub it in, it kind of just looks more of a matte finish, but it doesn't look dry and cakey either. So I really like the texture, blends out very easily. And yeah, I just don't have anything bad to say about it. Well, actually, if I wanted to say one thing bad, I do wish they would come out with maybe a deeper shade. However, Casino, I believe, is their darkest bronzer. No, I take that back. They came out with some new bronzers that I think are darker. But Laguna and Casino are their two, like, bronzers that they have forever. And so I do understand why they came out with just Laguna and Casino, but I hope to see them expand that range in the future. So apparently this was a bronzer month for me because I have not one, but two more bronzers to share with you guys. So this next one is from Iconic London, and this is a liquid bronzer. This is called the Sheer Bronze, and it's in the color Spice Tan. And I picked this up because I wanted a liquid bronzer. Even though I have this cream one from NARS, I really wanted a liquid one because liquid bronzers are really great to help change a foundation shade, but they also look really natural on the skin, just like a cream. And this will be very easy to carry with me on vacation. So that's what the color looks like. So you can see it's a bit darker and it is pretty sheer. So I have the second from the darkest shade. There is another color, I think it was like caramel something, that I thought would work for me, but when I rubbed it out, it kind of looked like my skin tone. So that's what it looks like there, and you can see it just gives me a very healthy glow. Also, you can tell that this is more of a warm tone shade. And again, this dries down to a matte finish or a satin finish. It's not too matte, but it's also not super shiny and luminizing and making me look greasy. So I love this too, and it mixes well with foundations that are too dark for me as well, or I'm sorry, too light for me. And then the last bronzer I have to share with you is actually the newest bronzer, and this is from Huda Beauty. This is the Glowish bronzer. So this bronzer was just recently released. I have mine in the shade 04 Deep Tan, and it looks like this. Kind of looks like a marbled bronzer, but I don't believe this is marbled. I think it's just different colors kind of swirled together. But of course, each one of these are gonna look different because of how they're laid in there. But I really like the color on this. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to, that's a bad swatch. Let's try it again. So there's the color right there. And it's just a nice, warm, kind of radiant bronzer, but not too radiant. So I really like the glow that this gives my face without being shiny. I think it goes on really well, and I love the color of this. And I've been using this nonstop since I got it. Now, I also picked up the Huda Beauty Glowish skin tint, but that's definitely not a fave for me. And it might be going back to the store. So I just wanted to tell y'all that in case you're wondering. As of right now, I'm not sold on that product, but I'll have to let y'all know in a future video or something if I end up taking it back, or, you know, if I end up making it work. But the bronzer is a definite yes ma'am for me. So love this. And then the last makeup product I have to share with you guys is a liquid blush, and this is also from NARS, and this is Tote. Now, this is not new to my collection. I've had this for a while, probably since they came out. But I love these, and I love them in the summertime. I'm actually wearing it today. Not sure if you're gonna be able to tell because of my lights, but I love the texture of these. They're very liquidy. Let's see. So they're very liquidy, but you only need a tiny bit. But I love that they just blend out really well. They don't give me that big pop of color on my cheek. Well, I know how to apply them, but some liquid blushes I feel like are really hard to blend out. These, I feel like you have a lot of time to work with, and then when they dry down, they don't look dry and cakey, but they also don't look wet on your face, which I don't like. So that's what the color looks like. Again, I'm sorry if it doesn't really show up much on camera, but I am wearing it today, and this is a love for me. I have, I think, 4 shades of this blush, but Tote is the one that I've been reaching for lately and really enjoying. So that's it for makeup. I do have one skincare product to share with you guys, and this is from the brand Teami, and this is the Detox Mask. So this is a clay mask that really helps to purify the skin. I do want to add, this was sent to me. However, they don't even know I'm sharing this in the video. I've actually just really enjoyed using it. I've only used it probably about 3 or 4 times, but I feel like every time I use it, it really just helps my skin feel very clean. I'm not sure if you guys are fans of clay masks, but I like this one in particular because it makes my skin feel clean, but it's also very cooling, and it's really hot here right now, even at night. So when I put this on and feel that cooling nature, I just love it. I also like that it doesn't take 100 hours for it to dry. On my skin, I typically leave it on maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and then I remove it. And yeah, I've just really been enjoying it. It is a nice mud mask for purification that does not leave my skin too stripped and too dry, but it also makes it feel very clean. So if you're interested in checking this out, I will definitely leave my promo code down below so that you can get, I believe, 15% off, but all that information will be down below if you're interested. But I've really been enjoying this, so I'm glad I was able to try it out. A body care product that I have is actually a sunscreen. Can you guys believe it? This is from Banana Boat, and this is called Light as Air. It's a spray-on sunscreen, and I've never been the type of person who loves fancy sunscreens because honestly, I don't wear sunscreen on my body like I should. My face, I pretty much wear it every day, but on my body, I typically only wear it if I'm gonna be outside for long periods of time. However, I have been trying to be better about wearing sunscreen on a day-to-day basis when I'm leaving my house. So I really like this one because, like the name says, it is light as air. But one thing that makes it stand out to me is that it doesn't have a heavy smell. A lot of sunscreens I feel like interfere with my fragrance, which I hate. Like if I'm wearing a nice expensive fragrance, I don't want my sunscreen to change the way that smells at all. And a lot of times I forget to spray sunscreen like before I put on fragrance, so I'm spraying it on top of it. And I feel like with this sunscreen, it doesn't alter the way my fragrance smells. Now, when you smell it out of the sprayer, or when you first spray it, like I sprayed it in the air to kind of test it, I can smell it just a tiny bit, but it kind of just smells like nothing. Like it smells like an unscented product that has a bit of a scent, if that makes sense. So I really like this because, like I said, it doesn't interfere with my fragrance. I feel like it keeps me protected, and also it does not give me a white cast. Now I don't use this on my face because I have facial sunscreen, but I do use this on my body. I've used it on my kids. They haven't had any negative reactions to it. Husband has used it. And another thing, this does not make you shiny. Whereas my Neutrogena sunscreen spray that I used to use leaves you really shiny, which is nice for legs or for women, but my husband didn't like that. So it's nice to just have a sunscreen that all of us can use with no issues. So yeah, loving this. I have a hair product to share, and this is a product that I have used for quite a while, off and on, typically when I go on vacation, but recently I started using it on my daughter, and I've been loving it for her. So this is from the brand The Dew, and this is called Mousse Def, or Mousse Def, and this is a mousse. So on my daughter, I have been trying out some different things with her hair because I'm sick of doing her hair every single morning and it taking like 15 minutes. And then by the time she gets to school, it's already messed up. When I do ponytails in her hair, they just don't last. It doesn't matter how I do them. Doesn't matter if I do a lot, a little. I just feel like they get messed up so quick, which I'm not really sweating. But the fact that I have to do her hair every morning and it's like 15 minutes was getting annoying. So I decided to start trying to do wash and goes on her. But I don't want to use like a heavy gel product on her, so I tried this and it works. So after washing her hair, I use a conditioner and then I apply this on top. And I love that it keeps her curls intact, but it's not a stiff hold at all. It doesn't dry her hair out, and I can use it like every other day with no issues, and it helps to revive her curls. So yeah, I've really been enjoying this, and she loves it because it's a foam. So every time I spray it on my hands, she's like, put some more on, mommy. So yeah, this is the Dew Mousse Def. So now we're gonna get into fragrances, but this first fragrance is actually a hair mist. So this is none other than Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540 hair mist. And this is what the bottle looks like. And of course, this smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. Very nice and sweet smelling. However, it is a lot lighter. This smells more like the Eau de Parfum than the extrait. So I really like this because I feel like it's kind of a fragrance that goes with a lot of things. You guys may remember a while ago, I was picking up some hair fragrances and I said I was gonna do a video on them. Well, I decided to scratch that video because after I started using them, I kind of realized I'm not really into hair mists because I don't want them interfering with the fragrance that I'm wearing. But this one I feel like goes so well, and it lasts pretty much all day, but not into the next day. So it lasts all day, long enough for me to want to wear it, but it doesn't just like stick in my hair until the next day, because I mean, obviously I'm black, I don't wash my hair every day, like. So I love that about this, and I love the smell of it, and like I said, it just goes so well with so many other fragrances without being too much. So I don't like drown myself in this, but I do like a light misting, and I like to do that like when I feel like my hair is old, or if I'm wearing Baccarat Rouge or something similar to it. But even if I'm not and I just want to give my hair a bit of smell, then this is a nice touch. Now I do spray regular perfume into my hair, but I have found that sometimes if I spray too much, I can smell it the next day, and I don't want to smell that. More than likely, I'm not wearing the same fragrance back to back, so I don't really want to smell it in my hair the next day, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've been enjoying this, and I'm glad that I picked it up. I have 3 more fragrances to share with you guys, like actual fragrances. And like how I used to do my separate videos, these are fragrances that I have just been drawn to. Not necessarily that I worn the most, because you know I'm always testing something out. I have a ton of fragrances, so I'm not wearing my fragrances a ton. However, I am sniffing them a ton. So this first one is the one that I am wearing today, and this is from Xerjoff, and this is from the Cosmorati line. It's Dolce Amalfi, and I love this one. It smells like a spicy, juicy fruit gum. It's very sweet. Well, I shouldn't say very sweet. It's sweet, but it is also spicy. I believe it has like cardamom or nutmeg or cinnamon in it. But it's just, it's also kind of fruity as well. And it's just very unique. I love the smell of this. Now, I haven't worn this a ton. I have worn it, but the times that I have worn it, I've had good longevity from it. I haven't really had any compliments because I honestly haven't worn this anywhere where I would get compliments. Like, I've worn it around my house. I've worn it to the grocery store. I'm wearing it now. So there's nobody giving me a compliment, but I think it smells amazing and I can't stop sniffing this one. So I'm super happy that I picked this up, and I kind of wish I would have gotten a large bottle, even though I don't really like the way the large bottle looks on this, but I love it. So that's it. That's Dolce Amalfi from Xerjoff. Speaking of Xerjoff, they seem to really just get me with the way their scents smell. Now, I have up and down performance from them, and this fragrance that I'm gonna share with you guys, I don't have good performance from, but I'm not gonna lie, I love the way it smells. If I was only ranking my fragrances on smell, this would definitely be in the top 10 for sure. So this is none other than Xerjoff Cruz del Sur 2. I feel like I've talked about this a lot, but it's because it's the summer and this is perfect for summer weather. This is that mango cream. It just smells so delicious. It smells realistic, but it smells like a creamy mango, like a mango with some milk with it or something. This is amazing and so unique, so unique. I just wish that the performance was better on this. I've talked all about this, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of time. I have a whole video talking about this fragrance that I will link for you guys, but just know this is one that I keep smelling, keep wanting to wear, and I have definitely worn it on some day dates over the past couple months. And then the last fragrance that I have to share with you guys is one from Christian Dior, and this is from the Privé line. They were calling themselves Maison Dior, and now when I look on their website, I think it says La Collection Privé, so I don't know. It's from the upper line of Dior, and this is Rouge Trafalgar. So this is kind of new to my collection. This is like a juicy raspberry scent. So it's fruity, but it's also very fresh, and there's definitely something green in this that tempers it. It makes it feel a lot more grown up, and I love it. My girl AI the Great mentioned that she likes to layer this with like a strawberry body cream, and so I picked up a strawberry body cream and layered them and wore that the other day, and let me tell y'all, AI the Great knows what she's talking about. When she talks about her layering, watch her layering videos. She's on point with them, so with all her stuff. But yeah, I love that combination. So thank you. Her name is also Ayesha. Thank you, Ayesha. And this fragrance is just perfect for spring, summer. I actually can wear this year round because, you know, where I am it's hot, but it's just so refreshing. I've been enjoying wearing this, and it's never overpowering. I can overspray this and it's never too much. So yeah, Rouge Trafalgar from Dior. So next up, I have a couple fashion items, and the first one are these actual earrings. I meant to share these in my last things I've been loving lately video, because I have been wearing the heck out of them since I got them. I think I got them probably about 3 months ago. I've worn them probably 80% of days since I got them. They're just so perfect. They are not huge. Sorry, you guys saw my other favorite in there. They're not huge, but I feel like they are a good size for day-to-day use, but also for like wearing out, and they're very comfortable. These are solid gold, 14 karat gold, which is what I was really on the hunt for, and I'm so happy that I picked these up. They're lightweight, they go with everything. I can wear them every day. They don't bother me at all. Sometimes earrings can bother me if I wear them consecutively and they're not real or they're not hypoallergenic. These no issues at all. I love them. I love the carefree nature of having something solid gold. I never have to worry about it tarnishing or anything like that. So I've been loving these, and I will link them if they're still available. But the other pair that I picked up is not solid 14 karat gold. I really wanted a pair of 14 karat gold larger hoops. However, I wasn't able to find a pair that I really loved and that I wanted to spend the money on. So I settled for these, but I'm really happy with them. So these are actually gold vermeil, which basically means just gold plated, but I think the vermeil refers to how much gold is actually present. So I think you can't call it vermeil if a certain amount of gold is not present. Hopefully that makes sense. But these are perfection. I love that they are ribbed. I love the size of them. I don't typically wear these to work because I feel like they are a little bit large and they're not a full hoop, so sometimes my mask will get caught there. However, for day-to-day, not at work, I love these. They're not too big. They are pretty light. They were not expensive. I got them from Macy's, and y'all know Macy's is always running a sale. So I think the list price on these is like $200, but I think I paid like $60 for them, and they are like perfect. I love them. I love the detail that is in them. Hopefully you guys are able to see it. But it's like a ribbing, but it's not too much. I love it. So yeah. Highly recommend these as well. And again, no irritation at all, no tarnishing at all. I don't wear these in the shower just because they're bigger, so I always just take them out. But I feel like I have gotten wet with them, like just from regular rain or whatever, and I haven't had any issues. They still look perfectly brand new, so I'm super happy with these as well. The next accessory that I have is some sunglasses, and these are from Gucci. I love the color on this case. I have two of these velvet cases from Gucci. I never carry them out, but the other one that I have is like a more of a darker teal, I believe. So I like this bright pop. I think it's like a chartreuse color. I really like that. But inside is the little soft bag. Here are the shades. So I was in Nordstrom one day and I was looking at some black Gucci shades because I feel like they're just a classic. And I looked at these and another pair, and I think I showed the other pair on my Instagram, so make sure you guys are following me there. But I ended up deciding to get these. However, I did not buy them from Nordstrom because I didn't want to spend that much money. So I found them on a good sale and ordered them, and I love them. So this is what they look like. I love them. So the other ones I really liked too. They were big squares, but I felt like they were more like special occasion, doing a lot type glasses. These I feel like are more everyday, which is what I was looking for. And I just really like the shape. I think it fits my face well. I like that they are black, but they're kind of a gradient lens, so they don't look super dark and heavy, but yet and still they're still black and you can't really fully see my eyes. I love these. I didn't show y'all the size, but that's what they look like. And yeah, I just love these. Very comfortable. They fit my face well, and I think these are gonna hold up really well. They feel very, very sturdy. And y'all know I love my sunglasses. Now I'm probably still gonna get those other sunglasses, but I think I will wait until closer to the fall because I feel like those are very dark. The other ones that I want, they're very dark. They're fully black, and the lens is just like a big square. Like they're very they're very look at me type glasses. So yeah, I think I will wait and get those in the fall. I have two handbags I want to share with you guys, and this first one was actually sent to me from the brand, and I do want to thank the brand CINQ Boutique for sending these to me. This small portion of the video is sponsored, so thank you again, CINQ Boutique. This is a fully leather bag, and I actually got this probably about 3 months ago. I have filmed a whole nother video on it, but let me tell you, we had some issues, me and the brand. Not like, the people were perfectly nice. Everybody was very nice to deal with, but they had to switch over something major within their company, and so it took forever for part of our deal to be finalized, and so that's why you guys are just not seeing this bag. But let me tell you, I've carried this bag a ton. So this is what she looks like, and I love it. I know it may look a bit familiar, but this is not a replica bag. I know it looks very similar to a Birkin, but you know, a lot of bags look similar to a Birkin, and I love this. A Birkin is nowhere in the cards for me. I'm not against people getting Birkins. I'm just saying for me, it's not in the cards. So I don't feel bad about getting a bag that looks similar to a Birkin because I will never, well, let's never say never, but I don't see it in the cards for me anytime soon. But I have been loving this. I think it's the perfect little size. It's a tote. Of course, you can close it like so. I don't wear it like that. I just keep this flap tucked in, and then it's kind of just a big open hole. It's pebbled leather, and then the hardware is like this light champagne gold. It's not too gold, which I really like, and I love the color on this bag. So I just think it's really well done for a decent price. This bag was not very expensive at all. Of course, you have feet on the bottom, and there are no logos or anything on here. It does come with a lock as well, and the lock doesn't have any type of logo either. It just has a little pattern on there. I do really like that. I feel like you don't really need branding on a bag like this. So I really love this. I have been wearing it handheld, but also crossbody, and I absolutely love it. And I did want to make sure I shared it with you all. I almost backed out of the collaboration. I was able to, but I almost backed out of it because everything was just taking so long. I was kind of over it. But I love this bag so much that I told them I still would want to share it with you guys. Even though this is like 3 months old, I have truly been using this bag, just not showing it on camera. But I love it. I absolutely love it. So thank you again to CINQ Boutique for partnering with me and for sending me that bag. I'm really happy I got a chance to try it out. The next bag was purchased with my own money. And this I actually shared with you guys in a video. I feel like it was kind of hard for me to choose bags for this favorites video because I felt like I bought a lot of bags recently, or I've also been using a lot of my bags that I've had recently. So I really tried to narrow it down to what I've been using a lot. And I have to say, since I switched into this bag, I've been carrying it almost every day, and it's just so easy. This is the Marc Jacobs, the tote bag. Now, it's probably gonna get washed out because I have on my ring light, but this is a green, lime green bag. It kind of looks yellow in some lights, but it's definitely a lime green. And this is the leather version. And I will definitely link the video where I talked about this bag, but you can see it's full of stuff now because this is the bag I've been carrying. And it's a mess, but I love it. It's just so easy. It's very comfortable. I can wear this crossbody. I like to carry it handheld. And although it is a bright pop of color, I feel like it goes with a lot of things in my wardrobe. So I've been able to carry it for multiple days, even just like carrying it to pick up my kids from school. It's just very easy and comfortable. And it's been raining a lot here this week, so I didn't think I would ever use the zipper on this, but let me show y'all. So this is what it looks like zipped up, and I've actually used that function, even though, like I said, I didn't care about having a zipper. I've actually used that function because I've gotten caught in the rain with this bag, and I felt just way more comfortable being able to zip it up and having like my stuff not get all wet. So I've been loving this bag. I'm really happy with it, and I hope they come out with some more colors because I would love to get another color eventually. I may get the black maybe in the fall, winter, but I'm not sure about that because I already have some black bags. But I really love the color of this, and I love the functionality of it. So we're almost done here. The next item that I have to share is actually a bathing suit, and I don't have it to hold up, but I will post a picture over here. I've just been loving this bathing suit. It was not that expensive. I got it from Target, and I feel like it's just very flattering on my shape. Now, you guys probably know I'm not the most confident in my body, especially right now since I've gained so much weight in 2020 and 2021. So to find a bathing suit is just like hell to me. So I found this bathing suit before I went on vacation, and I have to say, I just feel like it's very flattering on me. It's very comfortable. It's black, so it goes with everything. So I just think it's a really good bathing suit to have. So I wanted to share it with you guys because I have worn it a ton. And the reason I'm not like actually holding mine up is because it's in the dirty clothes, because I used it the other day to go swimming. So yeah, so I love this bathing suit. Super happy with it. All right, the last two things I have to share with you are super random food items. But this first one is a creamer, and this is the Silk Almond Creamer. This is dairy free. Now, I'm not against dairy, but Somebody at my job had this and I tried it and I was pretty impressed with it. So this is the caramel flavor. It is not keto friendly. It has 4 grams of carbs per serving, 25 calories per serving. However, I've really been enjoying it. But I think it tastes really good and it's not that high in calories or carbs. And yeah, I've just really been enjoying this lately. I forgot to say it, but I have the caramel one. I've also tried the, I think it's called the sweet cream. But I prefer the caramel, so I wanted to share this one with you guys. And then this last food item is super duper random, but this is the Mount Olive Sweet Heat Jalapeno Slices. So your girl loves jalapenos. However, they do not love me. I typically get a small reaction on my lips, just local to my lips, when I eat hot jalapenos. I get like little bumps. That sounds gross, but it's life. I have learned over the years, this has been happening probably since I was in college. It didn't happen all my life, but I think in college is when it started happening. I have learned how to eat jalapenos where I kind of don't let my lips touch them. And I can typically be fine. I never get sores inside my mouth or throat or any other type of allergic reaction. It's just a reaction on my lips in particular. So I've learned how to eat them while lessening my chance of getting that reaction. But my husband actually recently picked these up accidentally. I told him to get me some jalapeno peppers. And he picked up the sweet heat. And I was like, what is this? What is this? Why would you get this for me? They kind of taste like bread and butter pickles, so they're sweet, but they're a little tiny bit spicy, but not really. They just have a really nice taste in them. And I found that I am less likely to break out with these, I guess because the heat has been tempered by whatever they use to pickle it. I don't know, but it's good. These are really good on sandwiches. I've had them on salads. Now I do still like my regular jalapeno peppers and I am still gonna eat them. I just risk it, you know? But I like these because they're easier on my lips. Like, not only are these easier on my lips, but I also love the way these taste on salads, sandwiches, and that's pretty much all I use them on. I've used them on, maybe I might have used these on tacos before too, but I think salads and sandwiches is where this really stands out because it's a little bit sweet, a little bit spicy, but not too much. So those were things I've been loving lately. I know this video was super long, so thank you for sticking around if you are still here. I know some of you guys love long videos and some of you hate them, but for my people that love long videos, there we go. So anyway, let me know in the comments down below if you like me keeping my fragrances within this video or if you want me to go back to doing them separately. I will take your comments into account. But yeah, let me know if you've tried any of these products or what was your favorite product from the past month or so. I am always looking for new products to try because that's just me. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, make sure you're following me over on Instagram for all the sneak peeks. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.